Alrighty. So the girls have been allowed out for almost a week now. And man, do chickens eat grass, which I mean is good because as you can see, this is not as tall. There's several pieces of it that they've gotten a hold of. Rabbits are getting a hold of that because the chickens haven't bothered with it. They just bother with everything else. They've liked to, I guess they hide under there during the heat of the day, but otherwise they're kind of wherever. We've had to reinforce the fence a little bit with the grate just above chicken wire because, they'll get out and, oh no, I'm out. So yeah, you're out. Get in. I don't know how to get in. Well, okay, let me catch you. And then it's, watching the Three Stooges do that because it's a nightmare. They go in pretty easily to their own little area. They're not anywhere near ready to lay eggs, but we've filled out the hen boxes with some pine shavings a little bit. Added one more layer in their area. I don't know if you can see that. This light is terrible. But added another layer because, you keep them in here for a couple days so that they remember, oh wait, this is home base. And it's like, yes, this is home base. So you should go in there at night. And it's like, well, so far we haven't had to fight them about that. Day one, they were like, what the hell are you doing? It's like, we're trying to corral you. There's Gimpy. We've got little footy tags to eventually work with, but I don't know that we're doing that right now. Bought the small ones. They're already almost too big for that. One of my barred rocks has it on. She's one of my good girls. Ironically, I thought my golden Sussex was crazy and my barred rocks were crazy. Ironically, they're my sweetest ones now. They wander along the yard. Just hanging out, foraging, doing bird stuff. So far they don't stay out in the open too much, but we have plenty of shady areas that they like. Hey, pretty girl. That's Big Bertha. She's our biggest chicken right now. Easter egger. That one's Shuby. I don't think that one has a name yet. That's the one that got injured. Doing very well. Recovered entirely. The boys dug a pit, and then the chickens have been laying in it and messing with it, which is nice. Hey, Bluey. She's still, poor thing, she's still so ugly. She's getting all of her feathers in. There's Goldie. She's my red Sussex. She's a sweetheart. And then that's the barred rock that doesn't have the thingy. They go under there too. There's Gimpy. You can see that her foot's still funky. Her left foot. Still doing this with her toes. I guess that's just how she's going to be for the rest of her life. We try to hand feed them. As you can see, they're still a little, especially the babies, Wyandottes. They're still pretty skittish. So we feed them our medicated feed by hand just to try to get them used to humans. So added some diatomaceous earth and then some of the pine needles for the second layer. And this is what we feed them by hand. Just the medicated crumbles because they can still eat this. And then this is a grade above chicken wire that we've been using. But yeah, this is, just about a week of them running around. And so far we haven't lost a chicken. We've had a beagle, big, ugly, nasty, mean, old sausage beagle come to the yard but didn't get in the yard. And I can already see that being a problem. But aside from that, it's been really uneventful. All of our hawks have kind of stayed away. Our just cats have stayed out. I've spritzed one with a water bottle and it ran off. Haven't seen it since. But yeah, I guess we're just going to do backyard chickens because I was going to do an enclosure for them. Nah. They'll be fine. So far, they've been great. I'll probably eat those words because I think everybody who's had a chicken has lost a chicken because, they're delicious and everything knows it. Bluey! She's so funny. I heard Orpingtons were very, very sweet. They'll let you pick them up and whatever. She's not terribly into that yet. She'll let you walk around her. They've got their little crests on the top of their head, and she's the first one that's kind of developed one by the side of her mouth. Her and I think Goldie started after her, but she was the first, even though she's the baby, she was the first one to develop like those hen. I'll have to look up the actual word, but hey, Bluey. Yeah, she won't come any closer, but they're scratching. She's got a little boo-boo on her butt that you can't quite see as well. I'm still not sure where she got that, but you know, she's doing better. But yeah, so they're starting to get the side of their mouth chicken waddle things. And like I said, Bluey's just, poor thing, she's so ugly right now. All of her feathers are coming in. She's the last one with such a dramatic molt, I guess, or I don't know what it's called when they get their feathers. I guess it's just getting their feathers. There they go. But yeah, so here's a week of them running around. They already own the yard. They'll follow, like when we work out here, they'll just sit around us and eat, forage, see what we're doing. Even the ones that are running away from me, they'll all kind of gather, all 19 of them. They'll kind of gather around us, which is super neat. It's nice to walk out of my yard and see so many like living, growing things. Even though I'm mad at the rabbits, it's nice to see them in the yard too. But yeah, here's week 1 of chickens in the yard and chickening stuff. Not much to do with the garden. Some of it, I mean, we had a hellacious windstorm last night, so several of my pots were knocked down. As you can see, I haven't started digging like I said I was going to because, whoo, baby, it's been like 100 degrees already, so you gotta wait till later. I just don't have the stick-to-itiveness that I thought I would. My lavenders, only one of them came out, which is sad. My Napa cabbage, my kale, one of each of them didn't show up, which is fine. Oh, I hear one of my chickens in trouble. And then here we go. You know, these ones are doing a little better. I started watering them more often. I'm about to need to move the corn. They're getting huge. But that tomato fell. Still looks great. A couple in the other tent moved and fell. Let's see, where's my chicken? Well, I don't see her, so she must have figured it out. But yeah, so here we are. Not much update on the plants because, as you can see, I haven't started digging, which is still on the itinerary, but just when it's not quite so dang hot would be nice. And then the chickens are, I guess, 6 weeks, 7 weeks old. No, they're about 6 weeks old now. Running around the yard like they own it. So they take like daily breaks under here and just kind of chill out, and they take a lot of dirt baths, which is super funny watching them do that. But yeah, this is, I guess, week 6 of chickens.